and my dear students, thank you for being here this morning to make the big success of Infinitum 2020, an educational fair which is organized by DLDAV Model School Shalimar Bagh. Today, we are pleased to welcome Nivedita ma'am, Rishi sir. They are a very special guests from the Fiji. Over the past years, Fiji has provided thousands of JEE and SAT aspirants an ideal launchpad for the success, aiming for the unachievable and continuously raising the bar is in their DNA, which is shown by the success rate of more than 70% into India's finest engineering institutions. They inspire students to achieve great results and become the best versions of themselves. Finally, I ask all of you to give full attention to our resource persons. And without any further ado, I would like to hand over this session to ma'am, Nivedita ma'am. Over to you now.
Good morning, students. Thank you for
Good
joining
morning,
us.
ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Ma'am, if you could allow me to share my screen.
Yes, ma'am, I've given you the permission. Please, ma'am, please do.
Is the presentation screen visible?
Not yet, ma'am, not to us. Any one of you can see it, Pita?
No, ma'am.
No,
It's
ma'am.
not visible, ma'am.
No, ma'am, not till now.
No, ma'am.
Just a second, please. Just a second.
Yes, ma'am, it is visible now. And Karthik, I hope you're recording it.
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Okay, good morning, everyone. So we are starting our session by the name Ye Duniya Hai Gol. So, how many of you have a goal in life? How many of you have a goal in life?
Ma'am, I have a goal in my life.
Right. How many of you have a dream?
Ma'am, I have a goal as well as dream in my life.
Right. So can you share with us your dream?
Ma'am, my goal is to first clear the G advanced papers and then enter the best IIT for software engineering and then try for MIT University in America and then get a job in Microsoft or Google like giants.
Excellent. So this is push.
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. So you have a dream and you know that it is your goal and you have the final target, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now tell me, how many of you want to succeed?
I want to succeed.
Ma'am, I want to.
Is that all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, I also want to succeed. Ma'am, I also want to succeed.
Right. So I believe most of us want to succeed in life. Now, what is success? For each of us, success has a different meaning.
Ma'am, for me, success.
Yeah, tell me.
Now, for me, success means that achieving your goal is the success. Like what goal or dream you have set for yourself according to your performance or your capability.
Excellent. So success basically is achieving whatever you think of. And everybody's thought process, everybody's dream or goal is different. So what all is a dream or a goal based on? A dream written down with a date becomes a goal. We have a dream. हम सबको सपना देखना आता है. Once we say that we need to complete this dream by this date, it becomes a goal. And then we work to achieve it. Let's go somewhere. Let's go to Goa. Are you ready to go to Goa with me right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go to Goa.
Yes, ma'am.
So we'll have a few questions and a few preparations to go to Goa because all of us from DLDAV are going to Goa today. Right? So the first question. How long does it take to reach Goa? How long does it take to reach Goa?
Ma'am, 2
Ma'am,
days.
it takes like 2 hours by flight if you take an express flight.
Right?
Maybe
And-
3, including the waiting times, maybe 3 or 4 hours.
Okay. So when did I tell you that where am I going from?
Ma'am, we are assuming we all are from DLDAV Shalimar Bagh, so we're going to go from Delhi.
Ma'am, the time will depend upon the distance that we are going to cover.
Right. The first important question is, where are you starting from? Where are we starting from? Are we starting from Delhi? Let's take the answer to the first question as, let's start from Delhi and we are going to Goa. Right? So that's the first and most important question which is answered. So what we need to know is, where is the starting point when we have a goal? What is our goal now? Our goal now is to reach Goa. Now that brings us to the next important question. How to reach there? Okay, let us for now understand that we have never been to Goa. We are just a bunch of friends or a family who has made this plan to go to Goa, and we have never been there. Right? Because many things in life will be for a first time. I'll say most things in life will be for a first time. You will not be able to have a rehearsal for that or a repetition for that. Right? So the next important question is how? So we have a few options. Let's say we have 4 options. The first picture says we can go by flight. The next picture says we can go by a road trip. The third says we can go by train. And the fourth says we are walking to Goa. We can say we are trekking to Goa. So what option do you think we will select? And what will be the basis for selection?
Ma'am, can I
A
tell?
few points for each. Let's say we are going by flight, so we save time. We reach there, we can enjoy to the fullest. Yeah, it's a little costly because quality never comes cheap. But you can enjoy Goa. Next, by the road trip. Let's see what are the good points in a road trip. In a
Ma'am,
road
we can
trip,
enjoy the scenes while we are going to Goa.
Enjoy.
right, you can cover the entire distance from Delhi to Goa and cover a few milestones in your way to Goa. By train, it's a little bit of a sasta offer. Let's go by train. It'll cost us a little less. It'll waste some time in the train, but doesn't matter because we don't want to spend on flight. We don't want to enjoy Goa to the fullest. We'll spend a little less and go by train. Next comes the fourth option, when we walk. So I might tell you, it's a lovely view when we walk and we can talk among ourselves and we can build a team, and I can show you hundreds and thousands of reasons and make it very presentable to you. The walking option. Now the point is what you need to decide. You need to decide whether you will choose your conveniences, whether you will choose your ultimate goal. Because अगर walking में जाते हो, so by the time you reach there, your energy is drained out. You'll say, Mama, please take me home. I don't want to visit anything. Right? So you have 4 options in front of you. You need to choose based on what you think is important. If you think a little bit of compromise on the quality or on the actual goal, or we can have a little less, we can spend a little less of money, then you can choose accordingly as per your convenience. So this is just a trip to Goa, right? So you have 4 options. Now, because we haven't been to Goa, we need to ask someone who has already been to Goa or has an idea. Let's say we do not have any idea and we do not have the Google. So you need to go and ask someone who has been to Goa, right? So you have a few options. You have 3 options with you. The first one is Dilli Wale uncle. I'll explain what each of these uncles do and what they can tell you. The next one is Discount Wale uncle. And finally, you have a number 1 uncle. Let's say you go to a Dilli Wale uncle. Now, Dilli Wale uncle has never gone to Goa. You go to him and say, have you been to Goa? We want to go to Goa from our school and we are planning this and we are stuck on how we should reach there and what all we should do there. So the Dilli Wale uncle says, "Beta, I have not gone any further than India Gate, but I have read many stories of people who have gone there and I can give you a very good idea what to do there and how to reach there only by reading things." Okay, that's fair enough. Let's come on to the next uncle, Discount Wale uncle. He is this travel agent who gives you a lot of discounts and says, this Goa trip, I will take you through this Goa trip and let's go by train because it will be very, very, very cheap. You can save a lot of money and we will reach Goa. And of course, you can spend a good time there because he will show you various pictures of various beaches and say, we will go to this beach, we will go to that beach, etc. So that is your Discount Wale uncle. He gives you a very decent deal. That is, he gives you a lot of discount. कि वैसे तो आपको लगता 10 लाख रुपए, लेकिन I will take you in 2 lakh rupees. Just giving an example. Next, we go on to the number 1 uncle. Now, a little brief about the number 1 uncle. He has been taking trips to Goa every year. He has taken groups and made them enjoy. Not only Goa, he has a few other destinations as well. And he is quite informed what you will find in Goa, which you will not find in the other destinations. But because he is experienced and he'll give you the best experience, he has no discounts. He says, I will charge the minimal rate, but I cannot give you a discount because I will take you via a flight. I need to take you via a flight because your target is to enjoy in Goa, not to save money. So you are in a position where you have 3 uncles to refer to. Now tell me, which uncle will you go to or which uncle will you trust? Which uncle do you think you can trust?
Ma'am, I think we shouldn't trust
Number one.
anyone else, anyone, uncle. We should trust to ourselves
Number
what
one.
we want.
Okay, that's a very good perspective.
Ma'am, I
but
think that depends on us, right? If we have a lot of money, we can go with number one uncle. He can give us all the comforts. But if we're a little low on money, we can go with discount wale uncle. He'll give us a good deal.
okay, now comes the catch-22 situation. You have taken a discount. You have taken the discount wala package for Goa. And when you reach there, he shows you some outskirt beaches and says, these are the beaches which looks like the main beach. Let's say the main beach is, you can take any beach. Let's say Baga Beach is the main beach there. And he shows you some off-track places and says, this is what Goa is. And you think, because you do not know, right? We are, as Trishi told, we will depend on ourselves. But we do not know because we have not been to Goa before. So he shows you that this is Goa or yehi hai. And then you come back. And then you show your photos to a friend who has been to Goa. And then you think, I've spent 2 lakh rupees. If I would have spent a little more, let's say 3 or 4 lakhs, I would have reached Goa and got the best experience. And I would have actually done a Goa trip. But I wanted to save a little bit, which I could afford. See, affording is, of course, the first criteria is affording, right? Which I could afford. But of course, discounts हमें अच्छे लगते हैं. कहीं पे भी we see 30% off, we like it. But you need to understand, where do discounts work? Is it on clothes? If it is on clothes, which you will change every other day, it's fine. If it's a trip to Goa, and it's the only trip to Goa you have for life, you can go to Goa only once. Whom will you trust? The Dilli wale uncle, the discount wale uncle, or the number one uncle?
Ma'am, number one uncle.
You have only one chance for Goa. Will you say, I will go with a person who has not been himself to Goa and he doesn't know much, he has just read and he's just making a story? Will you say, I will go with the discount, I don't care if I reach my target or not. My target is to enjoy in Goa. I don't care if I reach my target or not. Later in life, I will say, I tried, but I couldn't reach my target. Or you will trust someone who will take you through all the hardships you would want to face to go to Goa, and he's an expert in that. I'm sure we'll go with number one, as most of you told me. Why are we choosing number one? What are the criteria that we saw when we chose number one? The first thing is experienced. If a person has never been to a place, how is the person telling that he will take you there? Next is the value for money. It may be a tad bit costlier than the other, but it gives you the value. You need to decide the value. Value kya hai? जब मुझे एक अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलता है गोवा जाने का, should I just save on the money and go for a bad quality thing, or should I choose quality and work up to be able to afford that Goa trip? The third path is ethical and honest. This number one uncle tells you ethically कि ये problems हो सकता है. अगर ये problems हम रास्ते में overtake करते हैं, like you have a elevated plan, like an elevated budget, all these problems are पहले ही आपको बता दिया जाता है. And he tells you honestly, he shows you some honest pictures of his previous trips. Next, he is target oriented. He knows exactly what you want, where you need to go, what you need to do to reach your target. There is no goof up. There is no illogical sapne dikhana. So we will trust number one uncle. Is it or is it not? All of you agree? Should we trust number one uncle?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, what guarantee do we have that number one uncle is very ethical and honest and is not just scamming us out of our money?
That was the first criteria that you needed to check in the first place. Here, because I am giving you the three options, I have already told you the options available. Number one uncle has gone to Goa every year. That was the first criteria. We need to check that. Of course, we need to check that. He has gone to Goa every
Okay,
year.
ma'am.
And so he is showing you some honest pictures, not like the one he wants to have, or not like the one that he can promise now. And if it happens, it's good. If it doesn't happen, he'll say, I don't know, I was supposed to do this. So that is the way we can understand if the person is ethical and honest or not. Of course, you can go through the reviews. You can ask the people whom number one uncle had taken last year. And then you will get an honest review. Was it that he took you and you had enjoyed or you had reached your goal? Or it is something else, right? So we can check that way. Decisions determine destiny. आप कहाँ पहुंचोगे? That depends on what decision you take today. You should choose wisely because it's not a Goa trip. It's your life. It's your life, and you have all the constraints, obstacles, success, failure, everything will belong to you. You have to choose wisely. अगर हम गोवा में डिस्काउंट वाले अंकल पे भरोसा नहीं करते हैं, do you think we should believe him in your when your life is concerned? Trust people who have already gone that way. By this, I can tell you, let's say you are making a decision because there's at your age, we have a lot of peer pressure. Peer pressure means आपको लगता है my friend is going for medical and you think पता नहीं मुझे भी medical करना है क्योंकि last day I was talking to Vijay and he said I want to do medical because I want to become a doctor. Or maybe you are very good in biology and you want to become a doctor. And you talk to some John who says, no, I want to become an engineer. I want to go to IIT. Like, I think Kush told us. So you cannot fall in the trap of peer pressure. You have to choose your goal yourself. If you want to become an engineer, nobody should stop you. If you want to become a doctor, nothing can deter you. If you want to follow arts or humanities, nobody should tell you that humanities doesn't have options. The choice of your goal should be according to what you want to do in life. Of course, there are a few parameters. What are the parameters? See, we always know being the best doctor is better than becoming an average engineer. Being the best engineer is way better than becoming an average lawyer. Becoming the best lawyer is way better than becoming an average doctor. So what is the catch here? You have to become the best. That doesn't mean you have to have your name on the newspaper front page that so-and-so is the best doctor of the country. If that happens, that's best. But if it doesn't happen, no issue. You have to be better than what you are. Everybody is born with their own set of capabilities, potential, and thought process. You have to win over that. For everything, like in the Goa trip, you had to decide where you are, because it might be where you are and where I am are not at the same place. Maybe I need a little bit of extra. For example, maybe I am at my place. Let's take an example of Sonipat. Let's say I am in Sonipat. You are in Delhi. Because we are having online classes, so I've just moved out of the city and I'm at a relative's place. That's possible, right? So you need to understand, I have to first travel to Delhi, then go to the airport, and then fly to Goa. But you can start from your home straight to the airport and then off to Goa. Someone who stays very near the airport can directly go within 10 to 15 minutes to the airport. Someone who stays at a farther place, let's say in Gurgaon, will take a lot of time. So everybody's path, it depends on where you are now and what you want to achieve, how much efforts you want to put in. So it's your life, choose it wisely and give the importance to the most important parameter, that is where you want to go and what you have, not what I can offer. If you have something and you need something, don't let your decision deter by small things like दोस्त ने वहां किया, दोस्त ने इसको पूछा, दोस्त ने ये किया. She was saying she's got 20% discount. Oh God, I didn't get. Is that something that should bother you when you're thinking of your life? Oh, I am at a very good position because I got 50% discount and my friend didn't get. So she is not going to reach IT. Is that so? No. Please choose whatever you do with the proper constraint. The constraint is your goal. आपको कहाँ पहुँचना है? आप कितना मेहनत करोगे उसमें पहुँचने के लिए? Right? So the most important thing after you set a goal is planning, is strategy, how you will reach to the goal. The planning of your daily work, how you plan it out. What strategies you might have. What do you mean by strategy? Constraint सबके पास होता है. For example, you want to, let's say you want to go to Goa again, and maybe you're going with your family. Now everybody has a constraint. You have some academic activities lined up, right? Let's say you have had the session today and you wanted to go to Goa. So would you have planned the Goa trip today? No, because you don't want to miss this too. or any other event of the school, any exam. So what is your planning? What is your strategy? You will not miss going to Goa, but you will choose a timeline which will not affect your studies, which will not affect your parents' work commitments. So that is where you're strategizing. All have the same problem. Yet, few people plan to do a holiday at the right time, and few people are like, अब तो exam है, अब नहीं पढ़ पाए, अरे हम तो गोवा गए थे ना, हम पढ़ नहीं पाए थे. So that's where your planning and strategy works. I'm just taking a very light example so that you can relate to it. That's for everything you do in life. Let's make it a little light by solving a quick puzzle. So this is a puzzle. I will appreciate if you do not put in the answers first. For the first 2 minutes, let all of them think. And then if you have the answer, you can just raise your hands. I'll read out the puzzle for you. 4 friends, A, B, C, and D, need to cross this bridge at night. But there are 2 problems. Maximum 2 persons can be on the bridge at any particular time. The second problem is there is only 1 torchlight, and it is not possible to cross the bridge without the torchlight. It's not possible that you throw it also. So don't think कि मैं पहुंचूं और वहां से फेंक दूं ऐसे. It's like you have to cross and then get back the torchlight and then cross again and then get back the torchlight and then cross again. Now A takes 10 minutes to cross the bridge. B takes 5 minutes to cross the bridge. C takes 2 minutes and D takes 1 minute. So when 2 of them are crossing the bridge, they go by the speed of the slower person. So for example, when A and D are crossing the bridge together, they will take 10 minutes and not 1 minute, right? So when A and D are crossing the bridge together, they will take 10 minutes. So in how much time can all the 4 friends cross the bridge? In how much minimum time can all the 4 friends cross the bridge? So you get a time limit of say a minute. All of you think, put in your strategy cap and analyze the situation and tell me what is the minimum time.
Ma'am, can we send the answer in the chat box?
Yes, you can.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have closed the chat box. Do you want me to open it?
No, ma'am, I think that's fine. I'll just ask the answers after a minute.
That
So
would be
if
much
you
better,
can
ma'am.
hold it, please. Yeah,
Yes.
thank you.
Please don't write down anything in the chat box.
I can see a few people who have raised their hands. So if ma'am, if you can tell me a person who has raised the hand, then I'll ask. I can see Umesh Jain has just raised his hand. Umesh, can you tell me what is the answer that you got?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, first C and D will travel the bridge
No,
and
no,
it
no,
will
no.
take
I
2
want
minutes.
the exact answer, please.
19 minutes.
19 minutes. Okay. So the Umesh has got the answer as 19 minutes. Anyone who has got an answer that is lower than that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, what's your answer?
Ma'am, 17 minutes.
Okay, and who is that? Can you tell me your name, please?
Ma'am, Indranil Verma.
Indranil has got 17 minutes. Is there anyone who has got a time lower than that?
I got 15
Yes,
minutes.
ma'am.
Mehul has got 15 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, so we have 15 minutes. Can anyone tell me a time which is lower than that? Anybody who has got a time lower than that?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, 13 minutes.
Who is this?
Dhananjay Singh.
Dhananjay has got 13 minutes. Anybody else who has got a time lower than that?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
got 13.
Lower than 13, anyone?
Ma'am, I've got 12 minutes.
12 minutes. And your name, please?
Ma'am, Devansh Dingliwal.
Devansh. Devansh has got 12 minutes. Anybody who has got a time lower than 12 minutes? All right. So Devansh, you get the chance to explain how you reach this 12-minute mark.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, first A and B go together, and they both of them takes 10 minutes, and then C and D go together and they take 2 minutes. So ma'am, that comes to 12 minutes.
Okay. And then how do you think the torch traveled from the other side to this side?
I'm sorry, can
10
you?
minutes में A and B गए. They took the
Yes,
torch with them.
Yes, ma'am.
नहीं, how does the torch reach C and D next? They can't cross without the torch, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Then how does the torch reach them?
Ma'am, can I tell?
No, just 1 second, Arjun. Did you understand where you went wrong for the 12 minutes one?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Next, I got an answer of 13 minutes. Who got 13 minutes? Can you please unmute and tell me? Anybody who had got 13 minutes and wants to share your strategy, how you strategized it to get 13 minutes?
Ma'am, can I?
Ma'am, the last red line is not visible clearly.
The last red line says, in how much minimum time can all 4 friends cross the bridge?
Ma'am, are we allowed to throw the torch across the bridge?
No, that's not possible. Then the torch will break and you'll not have light anymore.
Ma'am, I think it cannot go lower than 19 minutes.
So the answer is 19 minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody
Yes,
who
ma'am.
has a time lower than 19 minutes and think your answer is correct?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can I?
Yes. Can you tell me your name first?
Ma'am, Indranil. Ma'am, I am
Yes,
thinking
Indranil,
that it
please
will be
tell me.
17 minutes. Ma'am,
Okay. Let me know your strategy, please.
ma'am, first C and D will go across the bridge, which will take 2 minutes. Then D will return, which will take 1 minute. Then A and B, which will take 10 minutes, will go. Then the C person who was on the end of the bridge will come back, which will take 2 minutes. And then C and D will go back, which will take 2 minutes. Then the total will
Excellent.
be 17 minutes.
Excellent. Indranil, excellent. So that's
Thank you,
your
ma'am.
answer. C and D cross with the torch 2 minutes. D comes back with the torch 1 minute. A and B cross with the torch 10 minutes. C comes back with the torch this time 2 minutes. Then C and D finally cross the bridge for 2 minutes. And then they covered the full thing in 17 minutes. And that's the minimum amount of time required to go there. अब देखो इस puzzle के साथ बहुत सारी चीजें you can learn. It less of time. You didn't thrown torchlight, because of course that would break in between. And then you would have resulted without reaching the final target of crossing the bridge, of all the 4 people crossing the bridge. That's the first thing. So you have not taken any step in between which could have hampered the whole process of crossing the bridge. The next thing that you learn is there will be obstacles. यहाँ पे obstacle क्या है? यहाँ पे obstacle है A and B. क्योंकि A is taking the maximum time 10 minutes. तो हमने क्या किया? A को तो क्रॉस कराना ही है, तो एक जिसके साथ भी क्रॉस करे A को 10 मिनट लगना है, राइट? तो क्या किया? जो नेक्स्ट क्लोजेस्ट ऑब्स्टिकल था B, उसको A के साथ भेज दिया. तो what we did, our strategy was to vanish the B's time. B का 5 मिनट्स यहाँ पे आया ही नहीं. क्यों? हमने तो उसको A के साथ भेज दिया, तो उसका जो 5 मिनट का डिले होना था वो हुआ ही नहीं. And whom we used most? We used C and D most. Why? Because they are the fastest. तो इससे हम क्या सीखते हैं लाइफ में? हमारे पास you have, see, till class 10, of course, you will study all the subjects, right? You will have few subjects that you like or that you score well. You will have few subjects that you don't like much because you don't have an affinity to that. See, I am a maths faculty at FITG. So, of course, it goes without saying, I loved maths. And I didn't like a certain subject, let's say XYZ, any subject, that much as I liked maths. Although you are supposed to like all subjects till the time you're studying them, because if you don't like them, they will not like you back, right? But I can say my best subject was maths. So I would have chosen a career where I could use my mathematical or logical skills rather than something which required more of memory, right? So that's where you can strategize and then finally succeed. You have to use your strengths. आपकी जिसमें strengths है, you need to work on your weaknesses. Of course, हमने A और B को छोड़ने दिया क्योंकि वो weak है. You have to work on them. But आपकी जो selections होंगे, आपके जो goals होंगे, that will revolve around your strengths. And that's where your planning will be a very strategic planning and you will win. That is what is expected and that is common to all successful people. अगर आप कोई भी successful people को देखोगे ना, they will have something in common. First thing, they know who they are. They exactly know what they can do, what they cannot do. They exactly know what the market needs at this time. They exactly know how much effort they can put in. They will increase that, but never decrease it. They will increase their efforts. They will go on succeeding. They will reach a goal, crush that, go ahead, take another goal. That's the sign of success. कुछ लोग famous होते हैं, कुछ लोग नहीं होते हैं, but that doesn't mean every person who is not famous is not successful. Right? So that is a very important lesson that you learn from this puzzle. So what is your checklist for success? The first most important thing is setting a goal. I will say, write it down. If you want to reach a goal so bad, you have to work for it. आपके goal को लिखो. जो भी आपका main goal है. See, everybody, even if you see your parents, or let's talk of us, people who are already established in the sense that we have started realizing our goals mostly, but we still have certain goals जो कि every year we want to achieve. Let's say your parents, they have a goal list कि इस साल मुझे ये करना है, इस साल मुझे ये घर खरीदना है, इस साल मुझे बच्चे को यहाँ करना है, वो करना है. So those are goals that we break down. Write it down. आपका major goal है अभी settle होना life में. You have to get established in life. You have to get successful. Right? So write your goal. Writing your goal is very important. वो रोज आप देखते हो. Put it on the cupboard or on the board in front of your study table. See it every day. Every day morning when I get up, I see I need to reach IIT. Maybe I need to go to IIT Delhi or Mumbai and take up this stream. That if that is your goal, write it down. If your goal is to become a doctor, or maybe you have a goal for the specialization as well, write it down. I need to become this, I need to reach there, and put it. That will make a hell lot of difference. अभी हमें लगता होगा कि अच्छा लिख लेने से क्या हो जाएगा, अचीव थोड़ी ना कर लेंगे. It will drive you. Every day is not a good day, right? हर रोज सुबह उठ के पढ़ने का मन करता है? नहीं करता. We are human beings. मुझे हर रोज सुबह उठ के पढ़ाने का मन करता है? नहीं करता. But when I see my goal कि मुझे इस बैच को NTSC में टॉप कराना है, इस स्टूडेंट को NTSC में टॉप कराना है, IIT में भेजना है, that's the goal. Now as teachers we have these goals. You will have different goals. Just write them down. That will pull you. On the days that you are a little down, they will pull you up. Your goal will pull you up. Next, know where you stand. जैसे कि हमें पता होना चाहिए कि हम दिल्ली से स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं या गुड़गांव से स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं या सोनीपत से स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं. हमें ये पता होना चाहिए अभी हमारा पोजीशन क्या है. What was the position? Let's talk of IIT. A student was ranked, let's say 9 or ranked 1. Where was the student when the student was in class 9? You have to know where you are standing and how much more efforts you need to put. How much more efforts you need to put in that complete journey. What else you need to do. So for all that, you need to understand where you are now. So आपका present ranking understand करो. Next, get associated with an experienced guide. Like there you had 3 guides. You chose number 1 guide. Get associated with a guide on whom you can trust on all the criteria that you discussed. Next, plan your path. The most important point, plan your path and then work hard on it. You have to have a plan. You have to have a plan to reach your goal. It's high time. आप लोग class 9 में हो. So you have to, this is the major year where you need to make a goal and work for it. By now, you know which subjects you like. But when you decide on a subject you like, make sure you have studied that subject very well. आपको उस subject की सारी चीजें पता है. Then choose the subject. Let's say you choose an X subject. I will not name a subject because everybody has different favorites. Let's say you choose an X subject. You think that subject is very nice. अरे इससे तो बहुत अच्छी चीज बन सकते हैं. And then you realize उसमें तो मुझे ये चीजें करना पड़ेगा. Maybe I'm not equipped with that, or maybe I don't want to put that much effort in this thing. I don't have that much time to put in here. So that also plays an important role. आपको पता होना चाहिए subjects क्या चीजें हो सकता है. What are the openings for the subject? You have to understand कि मैंने जो subject choose किया है, उस subject की actual depth में मुझे knowledge है, मुझे किसी ने बताया है ये knowledge. Let's say, for example, I'll tell you, let's say मैंने chemistry, मुझे chemistry किसी ने अच्छे से पढ़ाया ही नहीं. And in that, या biology किसी ने अच्छे से पढ़ाया ही नहीं. And with that notion in my mind कि नहीं biology तो मेरे लिए सही नहीं है, I have chosen maths. आगे जाके मैं सोच रही हूँ या आगे जाके मैं realize कर रही हूँ, for me biology would have been much better. So don't do that. First, go through the pros and cons of every subject and your aptitude towards it. And the subject के pros and cons के लिए you have to believe on the expert only. So if you plan your path well and you work hard on it, work hard is the bottom line. आपको मेहनत करना ही पड़ेगा. Without working hard, no one has reached anywhere. You have to work hard. Only then you succeed. Believe you can, and you're halfway there. The rest of the halfway, you will go only through your efforts. Choose wisely and know where you are. To know where you stand and then script your own success story, you can begin with self-assessment with FIITJEE Talent Reward exam. That's scheduled on 27th of December for all classes from 5 to 11. And I've given you a few numbers on the screen. You can note them down. If you have any academic queries matlab, kaun se exams, kaun se competitive exams you will go through this year, maybe next year, maybe in class 11, and you want to know how to prepare for them, how to apply for them, or which class has which exams. Few of you might not know which class has which competitive exams, like NSCJS, like or Junior Science Olympiad, like NTSE, like KVPY, like ITJ. Then you can get in contact with Mr. Anurag Arora. And for general career counseling, for general queries, you can get in touch with Mr. Raghav Bhatia. I have shared both the numbers on the screen. You can note them down. If you have any academic queries like how to reach a certain exam, let's say you want to ask something about Junior Science Olympiad because you're in class 9 now, and in 17 January, you will face the first Junior Science Olympiad. You might want to talk to someone who has achieved it, like Tushar Juneja, who was the world topper. You might want to talk to them. So you can hear other success stories. You can refer to other successful students so that you know what all to put in. So you can contact any of the numbers given on the screen and you will be there. So wish you lots of success in your life. Just have a goal and go for it. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Would you like, there are some queries that the students would like to ask.
Surely, ma'am. Surely, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I think we have, ma'am, you can stop sharing your screen if you want so that I can tell the students.
Surely,
Yes,
ma'am. I'll just
Karthik.
keep it. I'll just keep the
Yeah.
screen for 2 more seconds till the numbers are noted and then we can remove it.
Very true, sir. Very true, ma'am. Definitely. We have Karthik Kaushik with us. He would like to ask some questions.
Yes, Karthik, please tell
Please,
me.
Karthik, can
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Karthik.
Good morning, ma'am. I am Karthik Kaushik and I am studying in 9th grade. My question is that medical science is very important for healthcare as it works in cutting-edge medical research, developing and improving medicines. I aspire to work in the medical science sector. Can you please suggest top 10 colleges in Delhi for the same?
Okay. I'll just tell you a gist about it. See,
Okay.
top 10 colleges ka list, I can send it over to you if you want. The first target that you will have to take is you have to choose a biology in your 11th. That's your first step, right? So go for an enhanced biology preparation from class 9 onwards or from class 10 onwards, where you receive that kind of input. I'll just stop sharing the screen 1 second. Yeah. So you can actually understand the level of biology in from class 10 onwards. You can prepare for some junior science Olympiads and so, where biology has a very important stake. So from in class 10, class 11, class 12, you have a very good knowledge of biology. Then you can appear for NEET, and then through that, you can go to the best colleges in Delhi and all over India.
Thank you, ma'am, for solving my query.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Karthik.
Thank you.
Can I have the next query?
Sorry,
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Vedant, please.
Good morning, Vedant.
Ma'am, I wanted to ask that with the implementation of the new education policy, there have been like a lot of there's been a lot of information going around. Most of it is not true. So, ma'am, I wanted to ask when the new education policy will be implemented. What would be the change in the patterns of the questions that we regularly see in
Right.
competitive
See,
exams like
whenever-
NEET and JEE?
I got your point. See, whenever there's a change in an education policy, you need to understand the government doesn't do it for the current year. The announcement of a policy and the implementation of a policy are two very different things, right? So the policies have been announced, but the policies will not be implemented immediately on the current year, because in the policy, if you have read through the information when the policy first came, there were differences in the board exam years also, right? So it is not immediately implemented. So for now, you can just go ahead with the pattern that they have set this year, because that completely depends on the government and when they can. You are big enough to understand that there are many criteria when the government can implement certain things. There are many ways it has to get passed first. So you will get information at least 6 to 7 months prior when you have to choose it actually. Never the information is like today आपको बताया जाएगा कि कल आप choose करके बता दो कि कौन सा लेना है. It will never be like that. See, for example, I'll just give you a small example. Previously, NTVC was conducted for class 8. In 2012, it started in class 10. It was shifted from एकदम शुरू में class 10 में होता था, then बहुत सालों तक class 8 में हुआ, and then class 10 में shift हो गया. तो जब ये change हुआ, much before the exam, that is 4 months, 3 months before the exam, the information had come that class 10 students के लिए ये changes है, and class 8 students में वो नहीं है. So they'll always give you a good timeline. So the best advice would be, please do not worry about क्या change हो जाएगा, ये सारी चीजें change हो जाएगा. Also, just understand the pattern of all the tests that are being conducted for you now. For example, अगर आपने नया CBSE ने जो pattern sample paper का release किया है, there is more of objective questions than last year. So every time the government or the education resources are moving towards more of your aptitude, more of your IQ enhancement techniques rather than just learning it up and just going and putting it on the paper. They are dealing with more analytical questions. Before, if you compare the questions of now and compare the questions of 10 years ago, they have completely changed pattern. Before it was more of theoretical, जिसमें आप रट के वो लिख के आ जा सकते थे. But अभी वो बहुत ज़्यादा analytical questions पूछते हैं, सारी चीजें. तो every time just focus on understanding the subject, whichever subject you take. Just focus on understanding that. Just focus on understanding the concept so deeply that कोई भी differences हो, कोई भी changes in pattern हो, कभी भी pattern based चीजें मत पढ़ना. पढ़ना subject को to the core. So that कभी भी changes आए, जैसे इस बार कोविड में कितने changes आ गए, सब कुछ from online teaching to online testing to everything. You have to be in a position where you can adapt very quick because आपको core subject पे ध्यान देना है. ना कि मैंने तो 2-3 topic बोला है. Like they have removed few topics from CBSE boards this year. If you know, few topics were removed from the syllabus. But a good student who wants to let's say top in JEE or top in medical should have an idea about the removed topics as well. क्योंकि आपको ये समझना चाहिए क्लास 10 से एक टॉपिक हटा देना मतलब उसको आगे जाके आपको लाइफ में कभी काम नहीं आएगा, ऐसा नहीं है. आपको थोड़ा बहुत उसका रीडिंग करके रखना चाहिए. That will ensure that आपको कोई भी प्रॉब्लम आगे कोई भी पॉलिसी चेंजेस हो, आपको कोई भी प्रॉब्लम उसके आगे होगा नहीं. So don't worry at all. Whenever you have the announcement, you will have a good amount of time to adapt to it. Just stick to the code.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Vedant. Surely, ma'am. I'm here.
We would like Pratishtha. Pratishtha, you would like, because you were quite curious to ask you a question, ma'am. Please, Pratishtha, carry on.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Pratishtha
Morning,
Poddar,
Pratishtha.
and my question is, what is the difference between computer science and computer engineering? Which is the best and highly in demand? Thank you.
Okay. See, computer science engineering and computer engineering are both very close, but quite different fields. For computer science, both have its own demand. Computer science engineering is more towards the software part. So if you are very good at coding and very good at understanding and implementing things on the software side, you can go for computer science engineering, or else you can go for computer. Both are in demand. There is, I will rate computer science engineering a little more, but both are in demand. You can go for either based on what your preferences are, what your positives are.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Pratisha. Thank you so much.
Okay, Gaurika, would you like to ask a question? Is
Yes,
Gaurika
ma'am.
in the meeting right now? Yes,
Yes,
Gaurika.
ma'am. My camera is not working, so I will ask
No
thoroughly.
issue. No issue, Gaurika. Good morning.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am, as we know that COVID-19 pandemic has fundamentally changed the face of career and education system. So, ma'am, what type of career opportunities may open down the road for a person starting out in this type of scenario, assuming they perform well? Thank you, ma'am.
Right, Gaurika. It's a very important question that you have asked. Let me tell you, Gaurika, see, the competition have never stopped. Even in this pandemic, you have seen JEE Advanced being conducted, the medical entrances being conducted.
Yes, ma'am.
Then NBSC has been conducted on in December only, on 13 December, right? So all these conduction of exams are a signal from the government that none of the things are going to stop or very radically change. What has changed is the way to reach the goal. What has happened? Anybody who was preparing with an offline thing before, during the pandemic, will prepare in the online mode. Preparation is not stopping, right? So if you talk of career opportunities, the career opportunities remain the same because it's a short-term pandemic, not a short-term one. A year is a long thing, but it's mostly, it will go off. It is a very temporary thing. So don't think that let's say doctors के बहुत ज़्यादा डिमांड आ चुका है और lawyers की डिमांड चला गया है और engineers की डिमांड चला गया है. It is not like that. Of course,
yes,
the medical field is a long one, but is an in-demand one always. Similar for the engineering one, it's a short, quick field that you can choose, but it is in demand always. Similar with all the opportunities that you have. Nothing's going to change much except the fact that the people who have used this pandemic will go a little bit ahead than the others who have thought that pandemic आ गया अब क्या करें. बाकी कुछ भी चीजें इतना change नहीं हो रहा.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
We are connecting with you, right? Like I remember we went to DLDAV for a few classes in the past. That was not a pandemic time, and we reached there offline. And because it is pandemic, we are connecting with you. Same thing, but through
Yes,
online
ma'am.
mode. So the more changes, nothing else.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Gaurika. Ma'am, I think you are on mute. We are unable to hear you.
Okay, sorry, ma'am. Sorry. Is Kumar Soumya in the meeting
Yes,
right
ma'am.
now?
Good morning.
Yes,
Good
Kumar
morning, ma'am.
Soumya.
Good morning, Kumar.
Ma'am, my question is, in class 11th and 12th, ma'am, we have an exam named KVPY. And ma'am, on the basis of that exam, ma'am, we can get admission in IASC. So ma'am, which is better, IIT or IASC?
That depends again on your on your criteria, on your goals. IIC is majorly research based. If you want to go in for research, you can join IISc, and IIT is more of a professional career based. Once you are through IIT, you can directly join for a professional career. So you can choose according to whichever you want. There are people who do IIT first and then go on for research after that. So both ways it's fine, but IISc, if you are a KVPY scholar and you're getting an opportunity in IISc, you may choose that, but you may also choose, because a person who is getting a research opportunity in IISc most often gets a very good rank in IIT as well, and is a very bright student in that, for that matter. So you can choose to go to IIT, complete your bachelor's, and then go ahead for research.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Gangesh, would you like to ask, ma'am?
Yeah, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Gangesh.
I am Gangesh, and my question is, I have interest in coding and computer science and want to become a software engineer, but I am not able to give equal time to both studies and coding because coding takes a lot of time to understand and practice. So, ma'am, what is the most effective way to give equal time to both?
Okay. See, one important part was time management. But let me tell you something, a notion that most of us have, that we need to study computer science in our school days, or we need to complete the coding syllabus in our school days so that we can go ahead with computer science engineering. But that notion is not completely correct. Let me tell you, when you go for a computer science engineering in IIT or any engineering college for that matter, the first year will give you complete basics of coding, and they will give you ample time in the first year to go ahead with your coding career, right? And then according to your performances, or according to your choices in the first year, you go ahead in the second, third, and fourth year of engineering. So for now, focus on your maths, physics, and chemistry more so that you reach a good college. The coding part will be handled then. Because you like it and you have a passion for it, you can treat it as an extra subject and give time to it as an extra subject, just to just because you have an interest in it. Otherwise, if you think for computer science engineering mujhe sara coding abhi seekhna hi padega, that's not the case. Please concentrate very well on maths, physics, and chemistry. That will actually take you to a good IIT or a good engineering college where you can learn coding very well.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for clearing my doubt.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sudhanshu, would you like to ask?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My question is, what knowledge or skills do I need to possess to be successful in life, and how to overcome any type of failure in my life?
Okay. First of all, failure बहुत अच्छी चीज होती है. एक आध बार failure जिसने अच्छे से झेल लिया, that person has moved way forward than others. That's the first starting point. Next, what are the traits? I just discussed. Traits, ऐसा नहीं है कि you have a certain trait, I don't have a certain trait, so I will not be successful. You are an individual. You have your own set of positive traits. If you know when to use them, how to use them, and what else to put in, to add in, you will succeed in your life. The complete presentation was, what is your path to the goal? The path to the goal means, what is the path to success? So that means, आपके अंदर कुछ positives है, कुछ potential है, उसको list down करो. According to that, discuss with a proper expert who can guide you ki what career choices you have and what you want to set as your goal. If you have already not assigned yourself a goal, just discuss with an expert. I will tell you, you can contact when I share the number of Mr. Raghav Bhatia, you can just contact him. He will take you through the complete goal setting process with your positives and negatives, and you can ask him all the options that are available for you. The next important thing will be the action. Just make a timetable for yourself and go on the path that has been suggested. You will succeed. There is nothing as you have the potential and I don't have it, so I will not be able to reach a certain goal. You can do it. Everything can be done with hard work.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Ma'am, if these questions, if there are more questions on the career counseling part, then I think we can also refer Mr. Raghav Bhatia's number. I will share it with you through Shivani ma'am maybe. and then you can pass on to them. They can ask all these queries related to the career thing कि मुझे medical में ये करना है वो करना है. He'll guide them very well.
Okay, ma'am, just one more question from Anhad, and then we are going to stop the session, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Anhad,
Morning, ma'am.
I think.
Ma'am, I am Anhad Mahajan, and ma'am, my question is, I am good in physics and maths, chemistry. I possess good analytical skills, aptitude for logic and reasoning, but I don't want to go into engineering. So, ma'am, please tell what are the career options available for me. Thank you, ma'am.
See, once you do 12th with a non-med preparation, that is physics, chemistry, maths, and maybe you can take up a fourth subject as computer science. Then you can move on with your graduation with a major in any of the subjects that you choose. Then maybe you can go ahead with maths. I did a graduation with an honors in mathematics, so you can go ahead with that. Once you choose your subject for the major in your graduation, after that you can go on to doing depending on which you choose, and then you go on to the masters for that. Like, I'll just give you an example. Suppose you choose maths and you want to go for computer science engineering. Maybe you do not want to go for BTech at present. You can do MCA after your mathematics honors or your graduation with mathematics. So that depends on which subject exactly you choose between maths, physics, and chemistry. You can keep all that 3 till 12th. Also, there are some options for you in US where you can go through SAT and all. So you can, that depends on if you want to pursue your undergrads in India or in US.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So you can just go ahead. That it's not necessary कि आपको अगर आप maths, physics, chemistry अच्छे से पढ़ रहे हो 11, 12 में, it's not necessary आपको engineering ही करना पड़ेगा. You can go on with a major with anything, and there are very good career options for that.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am, for clearing my doubt. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Anand.
Ma'am, I think we have over time, so it doesn't matter, ma'am. I'll try to stop the session right now. There are so many queries from my students.
Surely, ma'am, we'll be very happy to access them. Just we'll share the number. You can tell them to call Mr. Raghav, and he'll be very happy to solve all the queries.
Definitely, ma'am. As you can see, there were so many number of students in my session right now. So, ma'am, I would just like to ask Karthik to give you the vote of thanks, ma'am, and then we are going to stop the session. Thank you very much, because the students have to go for the next session also, ma'am.
Right.
We have success, they're in continuous all the sessions. Karthik, please do.
I would like to thank respected Nivedita ma'am for her valuable words which enlightened our minds and showed us a new path towards our bright future. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for enlightening us and our students also. Definitely, there'll be, the session will be very productive, and I hope they're going to use all these things in future also. Thank you very much once again.
It was a great experience with DAV again. Thank you so much.
Yes, we hope to meet again, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, students, you can leave for the next session. Karthik, मेरे से contact करो. Okay, beta? Okay, hurry up. You can go for